What's good, Deluxe family? Welcome back to the channel. In this video right here, we have a wife and mother that loses her life after getting BBL surgery in Miami. Now, it's known at this point, BBL surgery is very risky. A lot of people like to think it's not, but do your research. It's 1 out of every 3,000 people that get this surgery that die, that pass away. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this is something that she possibly knew. Now, condolences to go out to her family, seriously, because at the end of the day, she had a husband and she had kids, she had a mother, she had family. You feel what I'm saying? And this passing is very sad. But we have to actually come to the realization that this BBL surgery, that this cosmetic surgery that we're getting is no longer really like beneficial to our lives, but just a bigger butt. It's like, yo, it's like we out here playing Squid Games to get a bigger butt. Like, you're putting your life on the line. You feel what I'm saying? For what? You already got a husband. Now, if the husband was saying, yo, you should get a BBL, then that's on him. But at the end of the day, like, that's not really necessary. Because I understand the fact that God created all of us in his unique image. And that's just the fact of the matter. I feel like we all need to come to that realization that, like, yo, we were created specifically this way by our creator. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we over here trying to switch things up, putting our life on the line, trying to get surgery, trying to meet societal standards. Like, yo, why are girls out here getting BBLs? Just think about it. Like, why? My personal belief is for attention, is to fit in, to probably, and those two things, what else? And probably because they lack certain confidence without a BBL, without a bigger butt, and they didn't want to hit the gym and eat more and eat right, change their diet. You feel what I'm saying? So this is a very sad case, but like, yo, like, let's just use this to wake the woman up. And at the same time, men, we also do need to change, because there's men out here that's really like getting turned down from fake plastic booty and all this other stuff. Like, yo, come on, why are you getting turned on by that? Like, if you're getting turned on by a fake butt, you could get turned on by anything at this point, bro. Like, really think about that, bro. Like, come on, we gotta switch it up. So now we out here losing mothers to this BBL, bro. And we losing wives and mothers to this BBL. Let's get straight into this, man. If you haven't yet already, make sure you do like the video and subscribe if you haven't. It only makes sense. 45% of my viewers right now are not subscribed. Don't be a part of that 45%. Let's turn up, man. Let's get straight into this.
So you have a wife, and I want to make sure I emphasize a wife and a mother at the same time. Decided, and I'm talking about this the same person, of course, decided to go to Miami to get a BBL, a Brazilian butt lift, and breast augmentation.
Wow. And
she did not come home from that surgery.
So she was getting the whole 9 yards. She said, basically, I want to change my entire body, my boobs and my butt.
Whatsoever. Let's roll that.
Janisha Williams was a photographer, a wife, mother to 2 young children, and her sister's best friend.
She was very caring and I always knew what to say.
Sad,
on October 20th of last year, the 26-year-old, known to most people as Jayla, traveled from Hillsborough County, Florida to Best You Now Cosmetic Surgery Center in Plantation for a breast augmentation and a Brazilian butt lift, or BBL. Her mother flew from California to be by her side.
I was asking every hour, how's my daughter doing? How things going? And they kept telling me, she's okay, everything is fine.
But Latasha says she started worrying when all the other patients were discharged and Jayla wouldn't come out. Then she heard a siren.
The ambulance pulled up. That's when I said, excuse me, can somebody tell me what's going on?
According to the medical examiner, at around 8 p.m., the procedure was completed, but Jayla never awoke from the anesthesia. Latasha says the doctor and nurses approached her as her daughter was being transported next door to Plantation General Hospital.
They politely grabbed me and said, your daughter is dead.
While the medical examiner's report lists the cause of death as undetermined, the health department has filed administrative complaints against the surgery center licensed as Serenity Capital Investments, LLC, the Best You Now, and Dr. John Edward Nees, the designated physician for the surgery center, claiming they allowed it.
And like, y'all, like, don't get me wrong. I feel for her. Like, I feel for her family. I feel for her mom, her children, her dad. But at this point, I gotta reiterate, like, this is vanity taken to the next level. Like, it's just crazy, man. Really crazy.
The doctor, who is not a qualified anesthesia provider, to sedate Jayla. The Department of Health is asking the center's registration be suspended or revoked, and that Dr. Nees also be penalized. Jayla's family says nobody from the center has reached out to them as they mourn her loss and try to console her 5- and 2-year-old children.
It's hard, ma'am. It's hard. They ask, can they go to heaven to see their father? They don't understand.
I hope
First and foremost,
she accepted
if
Jesus.
any kind of doctor would tell you that I would do breast augmentation and a BBL at the same time, they'll let you know that they don't know what they're talking about. Because any person that get a BBL know that they got to lay on their stomach at least 14 days after that surgery. If whatever surgery you're getting a BBL and they don't have a private hospital facility for you to be in, at least for 24 to 48 hours to make sure that you are okay, then you're not in the right place. If they're sending you to some little surgical place and they'll take care of you here, and not, like I say, if it's not a private hospital, then no. But do you know Miami has the highest rate of deaths when it comes to plastic surgery because they give all these low-budget plastic surgery? Now, listen, I don't take an issue with plastic surgery. If you want to do that, and it's by a reputable doctor, I would say a board-certified plastic surgeon. If you can get double board-certified, it'd be even better. Then do that, right? But any person that knows about that stuff will tell you, you cannot get breast augmentation and BBL at the same time. You can't do that. First, you have to get the BBL, get healed from that. Then you got to come back later and do the breast augmentation. You can't do both at the same time. But this woman was a wife, so her husband didn't say nothing about this? And why did she want a BBL and she's a married woman? Like, what was... Now, I understand the mommy makeover thing. Let me make sure I bring that up.
Yeah, that is very interesting also. Because it's like, all right, like, he got on one knee, he proposed to her, and he's going to love her for who she is and how she is. So this must have been literally solely up to the wife. And the husband was like, all right, yo, you do you. That's what I would assume. But, hey, I don't know their situation, man.
Sometimes children can deflate. Like, a woman could have a butt, and children can literally deflate the woman's butt. Yes, it happens. A woman could have breasts, and children literally can deflate that. I know it happens. That's why they have the mommy makeover, right? I get it. Because women, want to feel a certain way about their bodies. Because maybe sometimes women feel like, well, shoot, my body was this way, and then now my body's completely changed, and I just want to go back to where it was. It don't have to be some big 60-inch butt or nothing like that. Not to say that's what this woman was doing. But what I'm saying is that now these children don't have their mama. Yeah. And they're going to find out later that their mama died trying to get a bigger butt and breast.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, you already had a husband. You didn't have to go do all that. You really didn't. And most husbands are not promoting that. They're really not. At least from what a lot of men, just even men in general, are not really promoting you to go do that. And I'm going to say, if you want to do it, once again, go to a board-certified plastic surgeon. Not no surgery centers in Miami. Yeah, it may work out for some people, but at what cost? Do you realize that, this story, they didn't use an anesthesiologist? You should be asking those questions. Do you have a anesthesiologist? Because the anesthesiologist is a separate charge from even the surgery itself. Because they own people. They own charge. I mean, you need to ask a whole lot of questions before you start taking cosmetic surgery. You need to. Because, anything can happen. I always say, try to see you can go in the gym. Certain things the gym can't fix, of course. They can't give you bigger breasts in the gym. But I'm saying, if you can do something in the gym, do that.
Hey, look at y'all. What this really boils down to is just loving yourself. Just loving and appreciating who you are and your capabilities. At the end of the day, look it. We can go to the gym. You don't need to have girls don't need to have no, C cup, D cup, E cup, whatever y'all want. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you want a bigger butt, hit the gym. like you can, like girls can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like girls can do it. I was once skinny and I've gained weight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, the nerdiest of the nerdiest nerds, the most skinniest person, they could hit the gym, stay consistent, eat well, get bigger, both for guys and girls. But it takes the work, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, it's like you hit in the gym, not only are you not risking your life, but you're actually becoming healthier. But doing the surgery is like you're risking your life and just not putting in the work. So it's just like, yo, it is what it is, man. But seriously speaking though, condolences go out to her children that are, I think, 5 and 2 years old, her husband, her mom, and her family members. This is a very sad way. Just losing individual is just sad, you know what I'm saying, guys? But look, if you did watch this point of the video though, make sure you do like and subscribe. Don't be a part of the 45% to be watching my videos and not subscribe. Let's get to 1.5 million deluxe family members, man. All right, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one the same way you'll catch me in the next one. Peace, love you.